Alright everybody, today we're going to be checking out Predecessor's new trailer. Oh yeah, oh, I'll leave the links down below to everything, but we'll talk about it after this too. Wow, look at the foliage. Wow, that looks nuts. Now this came out in December, so we're a little far behind. I've been a little backed up, you know, with things to do, but oh my god. Look at this thing. Bro, even got little bugs flying around. You got the other side. Look at the magnitude of the building in the background. Like, bro, that looks massive. Scale comparison to this, but the jungle looks great, sounds great. Well done with the foliage, you know, the structures as well, the recreation of this. Wow. Okay. Whew. You got a little indicator of, you know, primes over here on this side. That's kind of cool, like a little head on the wall there. As you can see, he's here as well. I don't think that was in the original, right? There was no indication that it was in that location, but that's kind of cool. If you ever get confused with what side of the map you're on. I like the little bugs flying around. Bro, this looks great. The lighting. You got a little arrow that you can jump over that. That's sick too. It's gonna be a good spot for Kalari to jump over when you're getting Raptor. Or Gideon teleport plays, things like that. Same thing here with Prime. Dope. It's looking good. It's looking good. Let's dive into a little bit more of their blog and see what they talked about here as we dive in deeper into Predecessor. This came out 12/24/2021, which was a little while back. If you guys haven't seen this, we'll go over it a little bit here. And as the game has developed, they've gotten backing and footing on some funding, which is sick. They got $2.2 million, which enabled them to get a little bit further into the project, get this thing rolling, and hopefully soon we'll be able to check the game out. But this is amazing. Following that, also, they got a mega grant from Epic Games themselves, the original creators of Paragon, which is huge because this might show that they are fully supporting this in the sense of they might be giving them a little bit more resources than other remakes have had, which is great. Obviously, they're getting a grant, which means they get a monetary value, but who knows what else they're getting on the back end. I know it is going to be on the Epic Games Store, which is huge, and who knows, maybe in the future, you know, they'll be pushing some devs that worked on the original to this, but keep that in mind, because as we scroll down here, as they added a wealth of industry talent since the last time we've seen this, right? They also landed Steve Superville. Now, if you guys know, Steve is a former creator-director of Epic Games, and he joined as an advisor to this project, Predecessor. That is huge! Who knows who else is going to join in, because this is crazy, bro. I'm so stoked about this. If you want to read more about the accomplishments and what they have done here, I'll leave the links down below. There's more blog entries of, you know, who they picked up, other companies that have helped out as well, or things like that. It is in the blog entries as well. So they have a new UI, which just looks phenomenal. It pays homage to the, you know, the kind of scale and the way the original looked, but it looks great. It's looking good. Can we zoom in on this? We can. This looks awesome. This looks awesome. Clean, to the point. Love it. Love it. Back to the main thing. So, we got an update on map visuals as well, which we just saw this video, which look phenomenal. While the beauty of Predecessor is in the fight, securing kills and setting up plays for your team, and beauty also. So also we did see, you know, the video here, updated visuals, looked phenomenal. Also, they've worked on the sound design, audio, all sorts of different stuff here, which is, as we saw in the video, looked great, sounded great, and I'll leave a link to that below as well. Menu music, working on that as well. They got the gun. We got the main theme right here. Oh, we can hear this too. We got 4 minutes of this. I'm just gonna play this in the background as we talk about it. Okay. And as you can hear in the background, we got the main theme, which you can click right here. It's 4 minutes long. You can listen to it yourself if you want, but it's playing in the background as we speak with this blog review here, which is great. The music created a sound designer. We also have an in-house announcer on the teams as well, to receive first blood. Are you gonna get your first blood, bro? Listen to this. Listen to this.
First blood.
Oh, that sounds so good, bro. What else do we got? What else you got for me?
Claim your reward.
That's when you get that dub, baby. That's when you get the dub. And we got Unreal, Annihilation. Enemy is unreal. Enemy core attack. Let's listen to these.
Legendary.
It sounds pretty good. Obviously, it's not like the original, right? But it sounds really good. I like it.
Unreal.
Pretty good.
Annihilation.
What do you think? Yeah?
An enemy is unreal.
That's like pulling it back to the Unreal Tournament. It's Unreal Tournament vibes.
The enemy core is under attack.
It's still kind of got the same vibe as the original Paragon, but it's got its own little flavor, right? Obviously, it's not the same boys. Item overhauls and kit improvements. So that means, obviously, skills. We saw that in the playtest that we did play. Kalari got a lot of adjustments here, too. Same thing with Feng Mao, which was one of my favorites, and we'll leave this in here, too. Shadow Walk utilizes camouflage over invisibility to force her to take smart approaches when flanking targets. So different aspects to her current abilities, too. And Feng Mao. Now, this kit rework on Feng Mao felt amazing when we played him. We made some large shifts to Feng Mao's kit to redefine his playstyle as an assassin over a fighter. Now listen to this. Hamstring decreased the cooldown of Reaping Dash. So when you hamstring, the cooldown of your dash is reduced. Nuts. So that means that when you slow them, right, you cripple them, you have more opportunity to catch up also with the dash. Insane. Or get away. You can get away too, right? Safeguard now additionally provides movement speed for its duration. Even more way to catch up, right? You got the Safeguard, which I believe is a shield, and that gives him movement speed, which in turn also helps him get away, but also helps him engage too, or keep on target. Insane. And we'll go back to Kalari. I apologize for skipping that one. Earth Shatter is allowed to be recast with a short duration of execution. Now, this is nuts. Imagine fighting... I'm not sure if you can do this with more than 2 targets, but imagine fighting a group of people, right, in a team fight. Okay? You execute one person with your ultimate. That means you can ult again on the next person. Now, imagine if that person is ready to be executed as well. Yeah. That's nuts. That's nuts. Through these simple but impactful changes, we were able to shift Feng Mao's role for a more mobile and slippery assassin. I love it. That seeks to chain hero takedowns. His passive precision strike also emphasizes bursting a target down to help set up executions as he leaps from target to target. I love that. I love that. Feng Mao was actually one of my original favorite characters, and he needed this. This is amazing, and this will make him more of an active playstyle, right? Seeking those executions, but also dashing and dipping out to other targets too, to get some more play in team fights as well, and be an assassin or get away. That's nuts. Now, Kalari, kind of the same role. We also made changes to another assassin, Kalari, to make her a higher skill cap hero that can control a game in her hands. A masterful player. I can't talk today, apparently. But that's good to hear, too. Because she was kind of, like, straight up to the point. Like, yeah, you could sneak up, throw a dagger, you know, whatever, and try to get away, whatever. She wasn't that great, to be honest with you. She was cool, but she wasn't that great. Her old ultimate guillotine is back. Yeah, you heard it. A dash which cuts through the target to deal massive damage, which in turn is pretty nuts, which means basically you can go through multiple targets, probably. That's what I'm assuming with this. Death Mark, a new ability, here we go, which enhances her damage to target and finishes them off as she makes her escape. That's pretty sick. Shadow Walk, we already read that. Shadow Walk utilizes camouflage over invisibility, so you gotta be a little bit more careful. A lot of Kalari's damage comes from her skill shot based abilities, meaning that she will take time to master. Players that can hit her crippling daggers or multi-target guillotines. Yeah, you heard of that. Multi-target guillotines. So that confirms that you can hit more than one target with her ultimate. Nuts. Bring it back, baby. Will find themselves tearing through opposing teams with ease. Bring wards to keep your hearing is tuned. That's right. So since you have camouflage and not invisibility, you got to be a little bit more careful. But also, so does the enemy, right? Nuts. You got new items here. We got Overlord. Passive basic attacks deal 1.5% maximum health physical damage on hit. passive cleave. Now, this is good. This would be great for any of these characters, right? Feng Mao get cleave, Kalari get cleave. This is obviously for a melee character. Basic attacks deal 40%, plus 40% total damage and physical power, plus 1.5% maximum health. Physical damage is a small area around the garden target. Nuts. For the bruisers who seek to sweep through multiple targets, Overlord allows heroes to utilize their health pool to deal massive damage to larger groups. So you can be more of a bruiser, right? You can pack on the health, but still have a growing damage multiplier, right? Because of your health pool. So you don't have to sacrifice too much in the health pool to get more damage, right? You can keep growing both together. Pretty sick. Insanity, physical power 55, penetration 12. So it's a penetration item. Passive moving generates stacks of insanity. At 100 stacks, your next basic attack consumes them all, dealing 50 plus 30% bonus physical power. That's pretty cool. So, kind of builds up that roaming thing, right? So if you're roaming in the jungle, this might be a, you know, kill some of the buffs really quick, kill the jungle quick, right? But it stacks it up, right? As you move around, you can go through the jungle, get a gank, boom, they get all that damage. Passive massacre. Increase flat physical penetration by 50%. Now that's huge too, right? Someone's building armor, penetration, boom, toast. One of the two assassins' capstone items instantly is an excellent pickup for mobile heroes who want to swiftly dispatch targets and enhancing their burst damage capabilities. Exactly, well put. I love it. Sorry, I apologize. I can't talk today. I'm fucking excited. I'm excited. Now you got passive yin. Ooh, allied heroes within 700 units receive 20% increased healing and shielding. Okay, another yang. So it's yin and yang. Enemy heroes within 700 units have their healing reduced by 60. So it's a buff, but also a detriment to the enemies. That's pretty crazy. Leviathan, health regeneration and massive health here. So this might be a, I guess you could say a, I don't know. This could be a bruiser item, but also be for tanks too. This would be great for Chimera. That'd be cool too, right? Killing enemy minion grants 3 bonus health per stack up to a maximum of 300 bonus health. Oh, that's crazy. And maximum stacks gain 10 ability haste. Increase haste by 1% maximum health. Okay, that's crazy. Becoming a wall is what a tank player dreams of. With Leviathan, they will be able to scale into late game with a massive health pool, which they can then utilize to lower cooldowns to lock opponents down for a long. Oh, that's gonna be crazy for Chimera, right? You get a health pool increase, you get health regeneration, but also you get maximum health increased by haste. That's nuts. That's nuts. Death cam and rejoin features will be implemented, which is huge. We needed that. You know, back in the day, we needed both of these. Towers hit reactions. That's great too, so you get a little bit better indication of when you're hitting a tower, when it hits you, things like that. And as I said here, we're excited to start the new year out with you and a new look forward. I'm excited too, guys. If you want to see this whole article and all the little nuances of it as well, check out a little bit more of these sounds, things like that. I'll leave all the links down below. If you guys are excited for this, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this. Like, I'm so excited for this, and I think it's going to be a great project. I think Predecessor, in my mind, is my favorite project out of the ones that are coming out. And I think, in my opinion, Predecessor and Overprime have the biggest opportunity to make a comeback for the Paragon lovers, right? I believe in it. Do you? Let me know. As always, I hope the gold and CXP is always in your favor, and I'll see you in the next video, alright? Peace out.